Dallas Mavericks. At small forward.
GA, we are right in the thick of the season. What's an overlooked challenge for these players right now?
Staying fresh. You have to take care of your body and your mind. That'll pay dividends. In the stretch run.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. Now here's George. Tries to get it to Doncic and does. Here's Lively. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Lively's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Mavs. Hartenstein finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Hartenstein, to the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander against Thompson. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
Here's Doncic. Washington tried to break free. And that one, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Lively against Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. 4 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Cranes the three-pointer.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Pass to Washington. They get the rebound. Out to Doncic. High, arcing shot, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for Doncic. Now Lively after the missed 3 from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Irving for 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Good on the shot.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. And looking at the real stats, real scores from the real NBA, we can see the teams that make the most of their trips to the foul line. The Thunder in 4th.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Simply out of control. Already 3 fouls for him now. I think he may need to take a seat here soon.
And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer. That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Out to Wallace. Launches a 3. Mavericks with the rebound. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
And here is Dort following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Mavericks trail by 3. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Daigneault. Now, Coach immediately recognized the many talents of Kyrie Irving. One thing he pointed out was not losing Irving on defense. Coach said Irving is just as dangerous without the ball. We can't let him get behind us. We have to make sure someone is on him at all times. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Higgins is checked in for Hartenstein. Alex Caruso comes in for Cason Wallace. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Look, you never want to foul a jump shooter. And guys, hear me on this. I'm pretty sure Clay qualifies as a jump shooter.
Williams, he's checked in for Dort. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Guys, thanks. The Thunder last season's top seed in the West, but they didn't rest on their laurels. They traded for a lockdown defender in Alex Caruso and signed hard-charging big man Isaiah Hartenstein. With their improvements, this is a team set to continue its upward trajectory. They have tons of draft capital moving forward and a ton of upside.
Big moves indeed. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA, and we might be talking the all-time list here.
Drills it from outside.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
The Mavericks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
First personal foul.
And the first one drops.
Okay, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. It just seems like that ball is part of it.
Hartenstein's checked in for the Thunder.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Here's Dinwiddie. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, you know what? Dinwiddie has good size at the point guard position, and he uses it well to draw fouls.
He's off on the second. The Thunder leading by 4. Wiggins finds Williams. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Dinwiddie drives in. The deep 3 from Irving. And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He notched. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Oklahoma City.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Hartenstein in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander, and that one, good. Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you, and for new pros, what are the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself?
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You got to be in great condition, but the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic, and things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
A special move before the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 8 now for the Thunder. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And the Thunder making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Gafford's checked in. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Pass to Caruso. And the rejection by Gafford. Outside Irving. Caruso with the steal. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. And they're moving it up. Here's Doncic. Here's Gafford. Irving from long range. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Thunder leading by 8. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC.
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. Let's see the stat sheet here for Luka Doncic. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Thompson. Back to Doncic. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for the Thunder. Then for the Mavericks, Derek Lively comes in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Luka Doncic. The Thunder leading by 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
Here's Irving. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Irving. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Irving looking over the floor. It's Washington high post. Nice D from Williams. Oklahoma City has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Dallas making a switch here. Doncic is checked in.
That's the weight room strength of Doncic right there. Fully displayed.
Dort wide open. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game.
Williams kicks to Caruso. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take him.
And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Kyrie Irving. Here's Caruso. Softly drops in the floater. Caruso's got 6.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
76% on the season from the foul line.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Offensive rebound. Out to Wallace. With 1 on the clock. Good. Wallace has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And for that matchup against the Magic, this looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games often come down to a few key plays.
And if that's the case, we'll see who has the better closers tonight. Shifting back to that first half of play, let's focus on SGA. Man, is he off to a strong start. And that'll do it for half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
On the floor for Dallas, the star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. To the paint. Out to Wallace. For the 3. Good on the triple. Wallace has got the first bucket of the 3rd here for the Thunder.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Irving with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 10. And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Kyrie Irving has teamed up with Luka Doncic. Kai says he's a winner. I'm a winner. We like going against the best. That's where we connect. It's about how we galvanize the rest of the group. I've seen a lot. I've done a lot. I've failed and succeeded at the highest level, and I want to get back to that place. Kevin?
And if anybody can do it, it is Kai. Title or bust. Thank you, D.A.
Known as a shooter, Thompson's size allows him to score inside as well.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Dallas also making some changes. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Washington. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Klay Thompson.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 will put him in a rough, tough spot.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tight defense on him.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Dinwiddie with it, and it's Wallace picking him up. Dinwiddie outside. And it's off from 3-point range. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Williams. Puts up a 3. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Williams has got 11.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Doncic. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. Outside, Dort. Back to Wallace. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 3 on the clock. Williams a screen. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. He's checked in for Jalen Williams. Isaiah Joe comes in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. P.J. Washington comes in for Maxi Kleber.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Clark, we were just talking, P.J. Washington has improved his defense, hasn't he?
He really has been intentional about getting better at that end of the floor. And, you know, he always had a good foundation for potentially being an outstanding defender, but then he put the work in. You know, he does a great job with his positioning. He's got excellent positional size, and because of all of that in his work, he's a versatile defender now that can make an impact at that end of the floor. The speed, savvy, and strength combination of Doncic, really difficult to defend.
Wallace down low, guarded by Doncic. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Here's Dinwiddie. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Now it's just a 3-point Oklahoma City lead.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Wallace misses. Mavericks have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And it's Doncic missing. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. Caruso looking for an opening. Inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Irving drives in to the right side. Dinwiddie wide open. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Got it off in time. And no good on the last second attempt this time. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Thunder. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Wallace, and it's Williams at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Williams gets the bucket.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's Williams. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington.
What a nice job getting up to deny that shot. Washington showing you terrific anticipation on that rejection.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Now he's checked in for Derek Weifel. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd is talking about with his players. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations, and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the three. We're good, guys.
Thank you, David. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Outside, Williams takes a three. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists tonight. Doncic kicks to Thompson. Here's the break. Williams for 3. A rebound by Washington. Mavericks trail by 6. On its way from Irving for 2. Misses off the right iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Outside, Williams. Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams has a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Wallace. 3-pointer. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one. And Powell unafraid to take big shots. Fully confident in his ability to knock them down.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And the Thunder making a switch here. Hartenstein's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Pop.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
Doncic outside. To the inside. Out to Thompson. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Thunder leading by 6. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Sweet move. Pass to Williams. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, he has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Wallace. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. On the wing, Williams. The 3. Thompson with the rebound. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth.
Savvy play that time on the part of Washington. Got his man in an awkward position and then drew the foul.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 5. Dallas making a switch here. Lively's checked in.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. That's tipped.
Nice D by Lively there. He can block shots both at the rim and out away from the basket.
Down low. Doncic finds Thompson. Irving with a clean look. And the three off target. And he commits the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? If he misses at the strike, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. And the Mavericks call time here. They're trailing by 6. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
20 seconds left to play here in the fourth. It's good! And now they trail by just 4.
The high basketball IQ of Klay Thompson, finding a better look there.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
15 foul.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. Williams with the steal. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer. And the Mavericks call time here. 8 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Sinks the three-pointer.
3 points.
So it's the Thunder now. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. No good. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just